Kid Lab!
Hi everyone, my name's Rhianna and I'm a singer and an actor. And so today I want to show you an activity where you can make your own stories and then turn them into songs. You're going to need 3 bowls, some paper and a pen. Next, you need to write some places, some characters and some phrases. If you're struggling, feel free to use mine. Next, you're going to tear off all your titles and put them by your bowls. And then rip up all your individual places, characters and phrases and pop them inside. Next, you need to pick a place, a character and a phrase. Or if you want your story to be a little bit longer, you can pick 2 characters and 2 phrases. So I chose a swimming pool, a giraffe and that's so silly. What story do you think you could make from these 3 things? I'm going to give it a try. Why don't you do it as well? Did you manage to think of anything? I've made a story with my character, the giraffe, the place, which is the swimming pool, and the phrase, that's so silly. There once was a giraffe who wanted to learn how to swim, but every time it went in the pool, it couldn't fit its whole body in. It tried to put its head in, but its legs dangled over the side. And it tried to put its legs in, but its head went through the roof. Poor giraffe was ready to give up, when suddenly they had an idea. No, thought Giraffe, that's so silly. But then they remembered what their friend the lion had once said. If it's silly, but it works, then it's not so silly after all. So the giraffe went and asked all their friends to dig the biggest hole they had ever seen. Everyone asked, why? But Giraffe said, you'll see. Well, they dug until they couldn't dig any more. Then Giraffe asked the elephants to collect as much water as they could and spray it in the hole until it was full to the top. After days of hard work, Giraffe was ready to give it a go. They ran and jumped and they were covered from head to toe. Hooray! They cried. Now they just needed a teacher to help them learn how to swim. Giraffe was so happy and thanked everyone who had helped. Thank goodness for silly ideas and wonderful friends. So, can you spot my character, my place, and my phrase? Excellent work so far. I hope you found that you can think of some different places, some different characters, all of those things. And if you are a bit stuck, you can always ask the people living with you if they can think of anything. Maybe they want to write a story with you, or you each have a character and put your 2 stories together. You can always make some sock puppets so you can act it out, or you can draw some pictures to go with it. But for now, I'm going to show you how to make a song out of your stories. Some people might find it easier just to use their place, character and phrase to make a song. But for me, I find it much easier to write a story and then make a song from that. Okay, so now we need to think whether we'd like to do our lyrics or our tune first. I find it easier to think of a tune and then put my lyrics to that. If you're struggling to think of your own tune, you can always choose one that you already know. How about something really simple like row, row, row your boat? Surely you know that. Let's sing it together. Count my claps. Row, row, row your boat gently down the stream. Merrily, 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 life is but a dream. Did you count my claps? How many were there? If you're still stuck, let's do it together. But this time, let's count instead of saying the lyrics. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Did you get it? Okay, so now we can lift some of the lyrics that we have in our story and put them to that tune. Ready? Okay, so here's what I've come up with so far. There was a giraffe learning how to swim, but the pool was too small to fit its body in. It could either have its legs or its head, inside of the swimming pool, but not both at once. Something that I also find helpful is to count how many syllables there are in my words. So, row, row, row your boat. That's 5. And then, when I sing, there was a giraffe, there's also 5. It just helps to fit it inside that 4-beat rhythm. As you might have noticed from my sheet of paper, I had to cross out a whole verse because I realised my syllables weren't matching with the rhythm, and so I had to start again. But it just takes a little bit of time to keep clapping, counting and singing before it all fits together, like a puzzle piece. Some of you might be thinking, that is way too complicated for me, or I just can't be bothered to do the maths of it all. So you can always improvise. Now improvise means you just totally make it up, but you can keep doing that, or maybe you could record yourself improvising and then keep the bits that you really like and learn it like that the whole way through. For instance, off the top of my head, I could sing it like, there was a giraffe learning how to swim, but the pool was too small to fit its body in. It could either have its legs in or its head inside of the swimming pool, but not the both at once. And then, when you've made more verses, you could even come up with a chorus. The chorus tends to have the same tune, so you do it the same every time, but the verses can sound a little different. It's however you want to do your song. To recap, write a list of places, characters and phrases, tear them up, put them in the bowl, pick some out, make a story, and then make a song. So that's it. That's a really simple way to make your own original story and song. Hopefully you've enjoyed it, and you can keep doing it as long as you can keep thinking of different places and phrases and characters. And when you've done that, you can also maybe make some dance moves or some actions to go along with your story and your song. You can teach them to whoever you're living with and see if you can get them to learn it too. You can make a whole book, you could make a comic, you could do sock puppets, the list is endless. But a really good place to start is always to have a really fun story. I hope you've had as much fun as I have. Thanks for listening.